Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room Recap for Friday, August the 9th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions you may have for me, you can use this email address, and this is a link to get into our free room, 100% free. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our room. And I open the room every morning at 9 o'clock Eastern. That's when I start to share my screen, get live on the mic. I go up to 3:30 Mondays to Thursdays and up to 3 o'clock on Fridays. Next week is the start of our test drive. Just a second. Something's happening. I'm in a trade here that just popped up. Okay. Yes, next week starts our test drive. So if you're going to do it starting Monday, don't wait till Sunday night to subscribe, because if you subscribe now, and you'll see the link in the email you're getting, you'll actually have access to the program about a couple of hours after the market closes today, so that you can you can play around with it for the rest of Friday and, of course, Saturday and Sunday, so that you get a little more accustomed to it. And also in my Twitter feed, which I guess I should put here, it's at @bbrune44, but I'll put it in the email. I'm going to put the scans that I'm sharing. Okay, it might be a couple of. I don't think I can put them all in one tweet, but I'll put the scans that I'm sharing. And so that again, you can take a look at them over the weekend and see, kind of pick and choose which ones you may want to look at. All right. Well, before I get into this wonderful evening scan that I've got going, just want to talk a little bit about another pre-market trade that I did. You know, if you followed me yesterday, I took the G dot in the pre-market, and it worked out phenomenally well. This one was okay. I mean, I'll take it on a percentage basis. Another one that's just completely and utterly beaten up. It's right now it's down 32%. At this point, it was down even more. I ended up taking this short, just under 19. I think it was 18.95 or so. And I took some out right there at 18.56, and the balance way down here. This is after the market opened, actually. So again, why I'm doing this pre-market is because of the uptick rule. If I had wanted to, not that this would have been a good short once the market opened, because it actually recovered, but if it had been a good short, I may not have been able to get it because of the uptick rule. It was down well over 10%. So that's why I did the one yesterday, the G dot yesterday in the pre-market, and also this one today. So that absolutely set the tone. Now you have to see the evening scan alerts from today. So now I did not take this one, unfortunately, but there's APPN 4604, got as high as 51, and it could still be running. Had a pullback here. All right. So if you'd got it there, you probably would have taken some off here, but what a nice one. The SVM, it's a silver play. I actually took this one. I wasn't expecting too much. It's actually an earnings play for it. Made about 5 cents on it. So nothing fantastic. And this one I actually got in twice, NTRA. Not bad. I mean, 32.69. It got as high as 33. I got into this one, what was the price? I think it was 32.78. And I took I think a 17-cent loss on it as it moved down. And then I got back in it at 32.78 again. Yeah, I guess 32.78 again, and I sold just underneath the whole number. I was waiting to see if it could take out the whole number, and it just didn't do it. The shorts, though, look at the shorts. Again, we're not getting many alerts, but who cares? Now, the SGML, I will discount this one a little bit. I mean, the alert came at 14.91. It did get down to 14.73. They did a financing at 15.25, so, this could have kept moving down, I suppose. But I didn't take that one because of that reason. Fetch. Look at the alert here, 11:04, and it got down to 10:18, and it's still, working. And then the QNST. This is one, unfortunately, I couldn't get because it was down so much. 12.69, and it gets all the way down to 11.42. I mean, these are great moves, guys. They're all in earnings too. TPC, this is one I can sort of cry my blubber about. I actually took this trade. The alert was at 10.47. I actually got in right at the alert and basically got out flat because of that move up there. Does that make sense? No, 10.47. It's up here. Sorry about that. Yeah, 1047, it's way up here. That candle, it's misleading. That arrow is pointing to that candle. Anyways, whipping around a little too much and I got taken out, and then look what it did right after that. I mean, from 1047 all the way down to 927. I mean, there's, over $1.20 in a $10 stock. I mean, what we're looking at here, of course, are tremendous percentage moves. And then this one, well, worked, again, right off the bat, 48.45. It got down to 47, and then it moved up. And I don't think the SMSI really did too much. 615, so it hasn't moved. But you're not getting many alerts, but man, oh man, some really, really good quality alerts from this. Now, I'm more than likely going to have to reduce the filters on these. And by the way, all of these symbols are available in my channel from the channel bar. Just click on Barry's Windows. And, I do the work. I do the work after hours. I check all the symbols that make the evening scan. Just to give you an idea, kind of what I do is, here are the symbols that made the evening scan today. And, it's too bad, like in a mag was awesome, but I have a two filter on the relative volume, and this is underneath that, so it didn't appear. And sometimes there was another one that had the right filter, it was over 2, but the volume was under 250,000 shares. I think the Apples was one. No, there's another one. Doesn't really matter which one, but you could say, well, why don't you just reduce the filters? Well, if you reduce the filters, you might start getting alerts that you don't really want to see. However, a lot of these filters, a lot of these stocks are coming in because we're in the middle of earnings season. Or not in the middle, we're actually right in the tail end of earnings season. So it's possible I'm going to have to reduce some filters, because otherwise I won't, I don't mind getting a few alerts, but we may not get any alerts if I keep these filters here. So we'll have to see what happens going forward. But just to give you an idea what I do, I will take this. These are the symbols for today. I will look at them once the market closes, and I'll check to see whether or not I want to continue holding them. See if I want, this is the one. This is one would have been nice, but it triggers, near the high of the day, and it's still not up there because of that stupid first candle. Actually, I'm wrong. Actually, I should figure out why this didn't trigger. LPSN. I have to figure out why this didn't trigger, because the relative volume's good and the volume is good. So I would have thought it would have triggered maybe here, 38, 32. Anyway, but what I do is, again, I will be going through all of these and checking to see which ones I might want to keep for Monday. And then, of course, I'll go into the evening scan itself, which is a big window, which will be full of symbols. And I'll go through each one of them, and I'll figure out which ones I think might be good to watch on Monday. And, of course, those go into a symbol list. That is, if you go into right here, I'm not going to do it because I might, I don't want to make sure. All you have to do is click on Barry's Windows right there, and you will see you'll see that window. You'll see my evening scan, curated. You'll see 4 windows that I use. You don't actually have to do any work, because it'll be basically the symbols that I chose. However, I would, if I were you guys, I would do the evening scan work yourself too. Because the symbols that I pick may not be exactly the sort of things that you like to see. So I would encourage you to also do the evening scan work yourself. Anyway, it's going to be a long week for me next week, and in fact, let's take a look at this CECO. This is one that I took just before I started the video, and it popped up. I got stopped out. It looks like it's trying to go again. Right here on a 15-minute, and if I show you the 5-minute, you're going to see. This is what you call consolidation. Look at that consolidation. It popped, and it also popped on volume. These are volume bars way down here. And it popped on volume. It just didn't follow through, but I will have to keep watching this just to see if it does continue to follow through. Again, I got stopped out. All right, everybody. So listen, I hope if you're going to be part of the test drive, manage your expectations. First of all, you're not going to learn how to use trade ideas in 5 trading days, okay? But remember, the trading room is free every single day. So even if you don't take out a subscription right after, that doesn't matter. You can come into the trading room. My job is, of course, I trade my own account, And we have lots of great traders in the room that you can follow. You can ask me questions about setups and trade ideas itself. I'm going to answer questions all day long. We have webinars, 4 of them a week. We have training, 4 training sessions a week. So we do a lot to support the product. So don't feel that you're left on your own if you do take out a subscription, but you have to be comfortable taking out a subscription, of course. So anyway, I would encourage you to take the test drive. I mean, it's $8.99. So if you've got those 5 trading days, or even if you can do it, here's the other thing: if you can't make it Monday to Friday, but you can make it, say, 5 days after a Monday, then you sign up for it Monday afternoon after the market closes, or Tuesday afternoon after the market closes, or Wednesday afternoon after the market closes. Again, if you do that on the Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you'll get 5 trading days from those days. Okay. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. And if you're going to be part of the test drive, come into the trading room. Lots of excitement, lots of things happening. I can show you a lot of things. So don't be shy. Ask me questions, okay? So have a great weekend, everybody. And we'll see you in the room on Monday morning at 9 o'clock. Bye-bye.